Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we have kind of a throwback style box in front of us, bunch of Jordan inspired photo, kind of like a whole reel of his career in a way, not the entire thing, but just some stuff. And if you're not familiar with the box, the particular model, even though the flap there kind of goes down, there you go, is an Air Jordan 3 Retro SE. Once again, stands for Special Edition. Dark haze, multi-color multi. Men's size 13, and retail was $200 US. And there's a look at the side of the box real quick. And this particular sneaker released on, I believe, November 29th, 2021 for $200 US. And this is what we are looking at today. So this is a really different style Jordan 3. Some of the things that come with it we will show in detail because you get a little bit of accessories. One is you get a set of patches here with the Nike Air on the patch in black and kind of an olive drab green. And then your other sneaker real quick contains two extra laces. You've got kind of like a tan brown and like a hunter's orange. So moving this out of the way, we can kind of go over a little bit of the details here. And each sneaker uses the same kind of camo patterns, but the way the patterns are mashed up and the colors, the sneakers are actually different from each other. So we will show both. So across we have a different material usage throughout everything here. It's going to be hard to describe these, but we have obviously some suede back here. You've got a little bit of canvas on the olive drab here. Your camo here is also canvas, but a different kind of like, I guess, stitching or texture. There we go. The camera picked it up. So as you can see there, the texture over here versus the texture here. Down here you have another backpack style canvas material. Once again, this is like a gridded formation pattern. It's different versus these. This has a wave, kind of like a herringbone pattern. This is more like a desert camo. Over here it feels like a kind of like a tweed fabric in this gray, and then underneath that is kind of a similar fabric in tan with an olive drab contrasted stitching, and then olive green on the toe box in suede. And then the olive up here, which is darker green than this, is a same kind of backpack material you got over here on this green. So it's really hard to describe all the materials because they've used different fabrics and different canvas backpack textures. So essentially it's kind of in the same field of material, but they're different from each other. So it's really weird. I'm trying to describe it as best I can. We have black accent along the midsole and the back above the airbag. The airbag actually has a hunter's orange in there, white going along, black on the midsole around the toe box. Going to the medial side, you can see kind of the camo is a little bit different from where it was placed. As you see the camo up here, now it's down here, and you had tan over there. If we flip it around, you do have this weird kind of grayish, almost like long raindrops. This is a weird pattern for the material that just is placed there. It's just, I don't know, that's the one thing that throws me off, but I still kind of like it. These are really unique. A little bit more of tan canvas herringbone, some suede on the back, and one of the most unique pieces right back here is kind of like a felt material on the heel tab area. The heel tab still does what the Jordan 3 normally does and folds down, but this is actually where you would put the patches. So you can take the patches out of here, and if you're not satisfied with the Jordan logo, you can put the Nike Air over it in a patch. So I thought that was kind of an interesting concept in terms of allowing you to change up the logo on the back of the shoe, whether you want to go with a newer, more modern logo with the Jumpman, or if you want to go more original, old school with the Nike Air. Underneath your tongue, you have a hunter's orange, and usually where the Jordan is printed, there is nothing there. It's just kind of a mashup of patchwork. And your insole is all black with a orange Jumpman. And coming up the tongue, it starts off in kind of a darker brown and then goes to a lighter tan with an olive Jumpman stitched on. And once again, this tongue is really soft and flexible. It feels nice. These are going to be really comfortable. And you get a black pair of laces that come laced in the shoe, and the eyelets are black going up on both sides. There's no difference in change there. And if we bring up the other shoe, you will see that there is a difference in materials and patching. well, not really materials, but patching and the way they cut everything and put it. It's kind of like if you guys are familiar with Nike and the What the line, where they did the What the LeBron and What the Dunks and all those shoes. This is kind of similar to that in my eyes because of the way they mashed it together. So there is a look at the use of patching on this shoe. I'm not going to go into too much detail because once again, it's the same materials, just different patterns and mashed up differently. So this will be just kind of a quick view, give you guys an idea of where they've put everything and some of the camo that's a little bit different. And there's your toe box. Once again, way different than the other pair. Your tongue is also different. As you can see, going up, one tongue, right shoe, left shoe. The right is a little bit lighter. This one's a little bit darker. So once again, I thought it was a really interesting concept that they went the route of making it different all the way around in terms of the patchwork and the design. There's a look at the tongue that went up from the brown to that darker kind of brown and a tan Jumpman. You do get the Hunter orange lining on both shoes, but this one has a different patchwork material underneath here. We saw that on the side of the sneaker. So under each tongue, it has a different patchwork stitching there, which is kind of interesting. And this one has the same insole, and both shoes do have a satin kind of olive lining. So that should cover basically all the details on these. I tried to go into this as best as I could because there's such a mashup of patterns. I also didn't want to drag it out too much. Let me know what you guys think of this Air Jordan 3 Special Edition down below in this camo patchwork. I think it's truly unique. I could see how they were targeting kind of that hunter theme with the camos and the orange. Oh, I didn't even show you guys on the outsole. My bad. You have black and once again the Hunter orange and the Jordan in orange. So that is one of the big standouts to me, is that the Hunter orange is kind of the theme of camo hunting and stuff like that. Other than that, I'll try to answer back to everybody in the comments, get some conversation going, see what you guys think about these. I hope you guys stick around. I have more content coming shortly, and I hope everybody has a good day. All right.